Hello, so this is Unit 1 Training Facilities leg program. We're going to be doing this every Monday for the next 3 weeks. The first Monday is starting on April the 13th. We'll be rolling the strength part out for the first part of class, and then it's going to be a different conditioning every week, but the strength will stay the same. We have 2 different parts to the strength part. In the first part, we're doing 3 sets of 3 different exercises. So the first exercise, we're doing a single leg RDL aeroplane with a twist. So we're on one leg, we're going to bring that other leg back, keep it nice and high, arms are out to the side. You're going to use a chair or a table here to help stabilise you if needs be. Your hips are staying parallel to the floor, so I'm not twisted to the side. I'm completely parallel to the floor. This glute is on, this leg is straight, this leg is slightly bent. Arms are straight, back is neutral, I'm twisting to the side, touching that table or chair, back around to the front. Twist to the side, back around to the front. And you can see I'm working really hard to try and keep stable here. So we have 8 of those each leg, and my eyes are going to stay down as I'm twisting, and that will help keep my balance. If I struggle to keep my balance, I'm actually going to hold on to that table, and then I'm going to twist to the side and back up. Okay, nice and slow on each one. Don't let your back round. Don't let the back leg drop. Okay. 8 on one side, then turn over, 8 on the other, and I want them nice and slow and steady, okay? After that then, we're going into a sumo squat hold. You're going to hold your weight or your backpack out in front. You can put your backpack on if you want. Load it up so that it's nice and heavy. Ideally, you kind of want it up to around over 20 kilos for lads, and depending on the strength of the girl, over like 15 kilos. So we're going nice and wide. We're going to squat down in the sumo squat. Hold it for 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and back up. Driving those knees out to the side. Elbows stay off the legs, so no leaning on the legs. Chest stays up, opening up the hips, and back up. So from the side, sticking my bum back, keeping that chest up, not letting my spine round at all. Okay? So keep that chest up. No pooing dogs, please. 5 of those, 5-second hold at the bottom. It'll open up your hips nicely. After that, we have an overhead cossack squat. A cossack squat is a really wide squat, and you're basically doing like a side maneuver, side squat. We're going to get the plate, we're going to push it up overhead. You can hold your rucksack for this. Ideally, I wanted something kind of wide, so not a kettlebell because your arms will be too close and you'll find it difficult to lock it out overhead. So something heavy overhead. This is only 5 kilos. I'd hope to do this with 10 kilos or up to 15 maybe. Feet nice and wide. I'm going to come out to the side, bend the knee, bum goes back, back up, center, then the other side. I'm constantly pushing up through this weight, not letting my elbows bend at all. If I struggle with the arms, I'm just going to hold it out in front instead. Okay? Straight arms in that. If you're really struggling with your mobility on this, you can bring this foot up as you come down in order to enable you to get a little bit lower. Okay? The foot that you're going into should stay completely stuck to the floor all the time, and I don't mind if this foot comes up slightly. Okay? So from the side, feet wide, bum goes back, getting into that really deep position, staying upright all the time, not coming forward. Okay, so it's 5 of those each side with a nice heavy challenging weight overhead. If you find those really easy, and if you don't have a heavy weight, then maybe increase the pace, the weights, or the reps, to 8 each side. But the program is 5 each side. You have 3 rounds of that in total. Then we move on to the next circuit. We have 3 rounds on this as well, and we have 3 exercises on this again. The first exercise, so we have a weight out in front, and we're doing 8 reps of this. You're going to do a squat, a pulse, and a jump 8 times with the weight. Really want you to push the weight on this as well, and you're doing all of those 8 reps in succession with no break in between. Okay, so I want you to jump as high as possible. Really trying to fatigue the legs on this one and get as much power and explosiveness into the legs. Okay, so we're coming down into a squat, pulse, jump, squat, pulse, jump, 8 of them. I only did that with 12 kilos. And after 3 reps, like, jacks my heart rate up. The reason why I'm going to jump as high as possible is to keep using that power. It's hard to maintain our strength, but if we can get that power going, it'll actually help to keep our strength there as well. Okay, what else have we got? Yeah, now we have to attack your hamstrings. Okay, so the backs of the legs. We're in a high plank position. Fingers pointing towards your toes if you can. If you can't hold that position, then hands out to the side is okay. So we're going to rise those hips up, push up through the heels, head in a neutral position. I'm going to pull my knee to chest, back out, knee to chest, back out. I'm pushing up through my hips all the time. After I do 5 on one leg, I do 5 on the other side. They're pretty gross on the hamstrings. Okay, then after that, we're lying down. Your back stays on the floor. Hands are out by your side, raising your hips off the ground, legs totally straight. 5 straight leg lifts. Try not to let my hips drop on one side, and then 5 on the other. This side for me is way weaker when I'm raising this leg. So you might see which side is weaker for you as well. So it's 5 and 5 on that one as well. And then finally, final exercise is a single leg squat, otherwise known as a pistol squat. We have 4 different progressions on this one. So if you struggle, then just do the next progression back. So starting from the easiest option, you're going to use a chair or a bench on one foot, arms out in front, bum goes back, tap the bench or the chair and back up. Tap and back up. Ass reaches back, leaning forward with as straight as back as you can. We are going 5 on one leg, 5 on the other. So from the front it looks like this. I'm trying not to let my knee cave in. So just tap the bench and back in. I'm not sitting and then rocking forward. It's just a kiss of the bench. So it's an ass kiss to the bench. Other thing on that is don't let your knee cave in, okay? So 5 of those each leg. The next option is you're going to hold on to the chair or the bench or the stool or whatever you have for the whole thing. So you hold on as you come down, all the way down, all the way back up. All the way down, all the way back up. Okay, so I was holding on to it there. So that's the second option. Third option is to go down by yourself and then use the object to help you get back up. So I'm going to go down by myself and then use that to help me back up. Down by myself, use this to help me get back up. Try to avoid coming up onto your toe, try to keep the heel down. And then final option is using nothing at all. So trying to do that single leg pistol. Reaching forward is really important here, like a counterweight. So I'm going to reach forward and back up, and again, and back up. Sorry, you can hear my knees. So that's 5 of those each leg as well. If you want to get adventurous, you can use a weight. And that's it, you got 3 rounds of that one. So that's the squat jumps into the hammy work, into the single leg squats. Well done, thank you. See you later and enjoy, bye.